Hey guys, so with the trade deadline coming up, I want to talk about some of the players the Ravens could try to get. The first one I want to talk about is Aziz Al with the New York Giants. Stat-wise, Aziz Al has 15.9% true pass rush win rate on PFF, a 19 total pressures with 7 sacks and 12 QB hurries on 141 pass rush snaps. From what I've seen, he's a good speed rusher and a very good run stopper, but he is not someone out there you want fully starting yet. He is mostly a rotational piece, and he seems to try to do some power rushes, but it just doesn't work, and I see him get bullied quite a lot. And he's not that much of a traitsy kind of dude, but he's one that you can still develop. And the Ravens have done pretty well with developing. They need someone else in that room to develop because the not Ojari, but David Ojabo, that's the dude. David Ojabo project is just done. If I had to give a trade comp, I would definitely say a fourth round pick, but I can see also like a fifth and sixth round pick for him. Next person I want to talk about is Za'Darius Smith, currently with the Cleveland Browns. Za'Darius Smith has a 22.4 true pass rush win rate. He has 24 total pressures with 4 sacks, 1 QB hit, and 19 QB hurries on 182 pass rush snaps. Now, some things about him is he does have some injury concerns and character concerns, especially when he was with Green Bay. And his run defense is solid, but I know he doesn't like to be down there for run defense snaps. But he's a top 3 number 2 pass rusher in the league, in my opinion. Except for maybe Alex Highsmith and other people. But he's a dominant threat off the edge. And he can beat some top tackles. Like he was giving Wayne Johnson some problems. And yeah, so I think some trade comps for him would definitely be a fourth rounder. I say a fourth and not maybe like a fifth and others because they do want to trade some high day 3 picks for him. So definitely a good fit. Hopefully the Lions don't take him because that'd be bad. Next person I want to talk about is Tyrann Mathieu, currently on the New Orleans Saints, who are definitely going to be having a fire sale after losing to the damn Panthers, but that's another story. Tyrann Mathieu has 29 tackles with 8 missed tackles and 7 defensive stops. He has recorded 1 forced fumble. He has also allowed 11 receptions on 13 targets for 252 yards, but allowed 0 touchdowns and has 2 interceptions and 1 pass breakup. Now, Tyrann Mathieu, what he would give to the Ravens is a great veteran safety, unlike Eddie Jackson. And Tyrann Mathieu is a smart safety because he can read the QB and he has great speed to either catch the ball for an interception or get a PBU. Now, some concerns is his contract and age. I mean, he's 32. And his contract, I believe he's still owed a great amount of money. So those are some conflicting things, but I mean, for how he's playing, I mean, does it really matter? And some trade comps I would say is probably a third rounder for him. Definitely probably there. So the final dude I want to talk about is Marshawn Lattimore. Currently with the Saints. Now Marshawn Lattimore has 25 tackles, 3 missed tackles, and 7 defensive stops. He's also allowed an insane 8 receptions allowed on 14 targets, which doesn't sound insane, but just wait till we get to the coverage snaps. But on those 8 receptions, he's allowed 83 yards and 0 touchdowns. He also doesn't have an interception this season and only has 2 pass breakups. But on 257 coverage snaps, he's only allowed 8 receptions. That is insane. Now, for Marshawn Lattimore, I think he fits our scheme and is a definite upgrade over Brandon Stephens, who I am not high on at all. And he is a great man corner and just gets the job done every time. The only problems with him is his cap hit is high, like his contract is big. So I don't know if Eric DaCosta has to do some negotiations with that, or just have the Saints pay some of it. And he gets injured a lot. Like there were games where he will just, well, not games, but those every season he's out for like a good bit of games. But overall, he's just a great, almost elite cornerback. And trade comp is like Tyrann Mathieu, probably a third rounder also. Some honorable mentions I want to talk about is Jadeveon Clowney, Buda Baker, Chase Young, Calais Campbell, Tre'Davious White. I'm not gonna go over like the stats and all that, but basically why I don't have him on here is Jadeveon Clowney. Now he does have familiarity with the Ravens and all that, but I just believe Aziz and Za'Darius could do better stuff. In the run game, Jadeveon probably takes that, but in pass rushing, but I mean, if those guys aren't available, Jadeveon Clowney is the top dude for that. Buda Baker, I mean, run defense wise, definitely him. He's one of the best run defender safeties in the league. But I think Tyrann gives you a lot when it comes to pass coverage, which is something we desperately need. Chase Young, I mean, 1 year prove it deal. I know there was rumors about him long ago, before the 2023 season, and he's been fine with the teams he's been. I mean, this is not like the greatest the greatest thing if he gets traded, but it's one I don't mind, honestly. Again, kind of want to know one of those developmental dudes that we can help develop. Tre'Davious White, I mean, if we're thinking about trading for Tre'Davious White at that point, I don't know why we just don't go sign Xavier Howard or J.C. Jackson. I feel we get a lot more out of them than Trey White, but I guess for like a very low round pick, it's not horrible. And Calais Campbell is someone I actually would really much enjoy coming back. I mean, he's like 37, 38 and still massively productive. And we can use interior help because Michael Pierce went down. But yeah, those are my trade targets for the Ravens. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any other ones that you want to send before the Tuesday trade deadline, let me know. Or maybe if you want to switch some of these dudes, let me know also. But I'll see you all later.